Okay.
We be live.
I'm
Woo!
here refreshing my Twitch to see if I can see the live channel.
It should come up automatically.
Yeah, I think it sometimes doesn't work properly on the iPad for some reason.
Yeah, but it's not even doing it on my.
Oh man, Evan, that screen is so cool.
Yes. Yes.
I love it. Oh man,
Why is it-
our
it says
hit
offline?
points suck.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Mine's. Oh, I need to refresh this.
I like that I'm in the red, and I am. I have only a little under Sigrun's total hit points.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't see the thing coming. Oh wait, is it live now?
Yeah, I had to
No,
refresh
it
my. I had to refresh my browser to.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, look at your health. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh
Yeah.
Sigrun.
Yeah.
Target Sigrun. Target Sigrun. Just kidding.
I genuinely thought I was gonna go kaput last game.
Oh, imagine that, just tumbling off the ship, unconscious.
Well, I'm at 71 because of Thumper's heal, because
Yeah.
I was at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Like the big boost.
Yep. It's like, oh, half my hit points.
I'll definitely do a prayer of healing.
Okay, so now it's the time that we should start spamming Twitter, right?
Yeah. Do it. Do the thing. Did it come out on Twitter? It should have posted.
Let me see if it
I don't know
comes up.
I don't know if it did.
No, it didn't.
Oh, annoying.
Oh, wait. No, it
Okay.
didn't.
Okay. I could do one, I suppose.
I suppose.
I have to.
Okay.
I must.
Okay, I did the tweet. Oh, 7 viewers. I mean, probably 4 of them are us, but
Who's all up in here? Sneaky Rogue Thief, and then the 3 of us, and then it's moderators and the nerd.
Who's the nerd?
You.
Oh.
Oh.
Of course. Yes, I am. I'm gonna take my shoes off. I'm gonna get comfy up in here. Comfy up in this. Oh yeah. Oh. I need some garage slippers.
can they hear us already or not yet?
Oh yeah, they can hear us. Hello, chat.
Hi, chat.
Hey, okay, well, I've got a little movie. Let's switch to a movie. You're gonna like this transition. I like it. Hold on, here we go. Are you ready? see that? Did you see that? Yeah. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Carlos. Hola.
Epic right now.
You should be epic. You are epic. That's me.
And interactive chat.
And interactive chat. Share the fun. Drum. Shoom. Hello. Hello, everybody. Kia ora. Welcome to the Defilers. It's been a while, but we're back. And we're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. So let's get stuck into it. I'm going to go around the table and...
Oh.
And we lost...
We lost Cake.
So... It's classic. Classic.
Now we're the Defilers.
What did you do?
I was like at the bottom and it said leave. And I hit yes. I'm so sorry. After all that work you just did.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. So
Oh,
now
boy.
I'm carving.
Oh boy.
That's cool.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright, don't worry about it.
Wow.
It's
so epic, so epic, so epic. Amateur.
It's not the Defilers unless there is some tech issue. But I mean that was a user issue. That wasn't me this time. That was
all me.
Okay.
That was all me. 100%
Hold on.
all me.
Alright, I just gotta move your face around. Give me a sec. Jeez.
I don't mind being Tavi.
Yeah, it's easy. It's so easy.
I would like to hit it.
Oh
Smash, smash, smash.
shit.
I'm the captain of the ship now.
Ho ho.
No.
You did so much work.
Oh no, but it's Sigrun has two emotional things going on. I don't want to be Sigrun, sorry. Unless I can just like books.
What the heck?
I mean, that would be a very Sigrun coping mechanism, like ignore everything and go read.
Where is the faces gone?
I mean, on the neck.
Yes, I know. Hold on. Let me try that. Thumbs.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. It's all good.
Like, yes, but.
Keeps on grabbing the other windows. Hold on. Sigrun.
What an idiot.
That is Tavi. That goes
Like
over
the
there.
leave site, like the leave room thing should be so much easier. So much easier not to touch it all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, let me test it out.
No, at least wait until he's finished.
Don't be an egg.
Wait, Evan, if you trade them on whereby,
You what?
they will change places. If you trade the windows on whereby, would that work? Instead of having to change all of them in.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sort of halfway through it now.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I can see like things moving around.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have one where just my eyes are?
Just your eyes.
Just your eyes.
Right in.
Right.
Just
Okay.
To the camera, Katarina.
I see Katarina slowly raising up.
Yep.
Going to the
There's
side.
a joke there.
Right. Should we start that again?
Sorry.
I'm going. You know what? I'm going back to the start streaming screen. I don't want to.
Take two, everybody.
Take two. You just ignore the last 5 minutes. Yeah. Here comes the stinger. Wow. Oh, it's back. It's awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna make you sit through that awesome video again. But better because it's us. But better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That'll work. Surely.
What was in that can you just drank?
Green bird. Same colour.
Compound V.
I'm kidding, I don't have a drug problem today.
Not today. Not today. All right, and I missed the end. There we go. Hey! Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Defilers. We are playing a now homebrew game of D&D 5e, and our players are currently on the back of a flying fish. So we'll get into that a little bit more. You saw the last episode. It was a month ago, though. But for the sake of consistency, I'm going to go around the table and get everyone to introduce who they are and who they're playing. So please, we'll start with Leslie.
I can't tell who you're pointing to. So.
I know. I'll say that's why I say your name.
The wall. Hi, I'm Leslie or Cake. I go by I lived on a cake on Twitter. And I am playing Sambar, the really, really adorable Goliath I was going to say paladin, but cleric, who is in love with a hot half orc.
Yes, he is. He is hot.
For Brian.
Butts for Brian. Okay, thank you, Cake. And we'll go down to Leonor.
Hello, I am Leonor. You can find me at Asteria Oracles on Twitter, on Twitch. I think that's basically it. And I am playing Sigrun, who is a human wizard having a really rough couple of days.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happening.
It's got a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I can't wait to delve into that a little bit more, Tug a
boy.
little bit more.
Well, you're being held responsible if she breaks and becomes like the crazy wizard.
Okay. Sorry, not sorry.
Why are you enabling him?
I'm just saying he's responsible if that happens.
That's fair enough. I'll wear that responsibility. That's fair. And last but certainly not least, Katarina.
Hi, I'm Katarina, and I am playing Taffy, halfling barbarian. You can find me at airship on Twitter and Instagram. And Taffy has no emotional issues going on right now, aside from the fact that she misses her ship, which is now docked in another city while she's flying on a fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
After blowing up someone else's ship. Ship envy.
It was an airship, so it doesn't really count as a ship.
Oh, yeah.
For Taffy. So yeah,
cool.
She's pretty weirded out.
Yeah, she came pretty close last game. Closest I've ever seen Tavi. Yeah. Scary times. There was never a more muffled Urgius art. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's we'll have a little recap about what happened last time. The party had been having their ships repaired. They'd been at sea, they'd been pretty battered, and they had spent some downtime in Suge on the southern coast of Lantan. They ended up on a job, got hired by the most honest and noble merchant Davos Rule, and recovered the criminal Morley who had stolen from him, and they brought him back, and in the process fought an undead underwater evil threat, which was going to take over the coastline. So that was good. They defeated Sergol on the Tomarot's Fate, 2 miles off the coast and 500 feet down, and brought Morley back, held him in storage for Davos to collect, and they got paid handsomely. And during the downtime on Lantan, they also took part in some of the festival games. So there were the Eppenshire Festival, which is like the Gnomes of Lantan's annual festival, which is celebrates everything about Gond, the Wonderbringer, their god of invention. And they joined a young gnome called Dimble. They joined his team and helped him win the robot games, and in doing so, Dimble has won a scholarship to the University of Invention in the capital of Sambar. So, oh yeah, bro. That's the joke. Sorry, players. So the delegation from the university came to collect Dimble, and outsiders aren't usually allowed in the capital. So, but because you're part of the winning team, you've won basically a short holiday to the capital, and under supervision, of course. You can't just go wandering about on your own. The airship arrived with much fanfare, collected Dimble and the party, and they took off into the skies on their journey back to the capital. And it was only a matter of hours, once they were high up in the clouds, that a storm chased the ship. They couldn't get away. The captain couldn't outmaneuver the storm, and a portal opened up in the clouds, and air elementals poured out and attacked the ship. And there was a voice, a face in the clouds, which I don't think anyone could understand. Oh no, could Thumper understand? What did that face say, Thumper?
I'm mute. That actually helps. The sparks were on that ship. Bring them to me. Kill everything else.
The sparks are on that ship. Bring them to me. Kill everybody else. And under a brief, intense discussion, they worked out that the sparks are the elemental sparks that are held within the elemental weapons that the party are carrying in their bag of holding. So, yes, it is. Look at their faces.
Like that.
They kind of let slip a little bit as they shouted out these ideas in the heat of the moment, and the captain of the ship overheard, and was a bit upset because his ship was being attacked and damaged, and it inevitably crashed with most of the crew, and believes that the items that the party have on them have caused this. The party didn't know that this was going to happen, of course, but
Thank you.
but yeah, look at them all nodding.
Also, I thought you said last game that we got most of the people on the flying ship, that the ones that died were doing during battle.
Yeah.
I think the captain went down with the ship, but that was pretty much it.
No, the captain made it. The captain did make it. The captain, only the captain, the bosun, and the officer of enrollment made it. The rest.
But we spent a lot of turns getting everybody to the ship.
No, there was literally two rounds left. There was no one else. They had died in the fight.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we didn't
No, your consciences are murky at best, but
oh no, no, mine's very clear.
Sambar will sleep tonight. It's fine.
I needed his guys.
Yeah.
Who was that person? What have you done with Katarina? Yeah.
I can't laugh.
So yeah, literally,
Sharpie.
about 11 crew perished in that battle. There were like forces, there were gnomes underneath, on the bottom deck, and also the ones on the top deck. And you saw some of them get flung off the side to their deaths, and others crushed by the blasts of the myrmidons. So,
I don't believe it's our fault. We didn't like kill them.
oh no, no one's blaming you.
I see your face.
Okay. So, in an epic, like the most epic play that I think I have ever had the pleasure of being a part of, Thumper downstairs is the core, the elemental core, the engine of the ship explodes, leaving a huge hole. Tavi's unconscious. No, 1 hit point. Is that right? No. Yeah, down to 1 hit point.
Right at the edge of the hole.
On the edge of the hole, wind whistling. Just about to fall off. Thumper, Heels. Oh, Sigrid, didn't you run past and like collect Tavi from the edge of the hole? And they all sort of reconvened at the back. Thumper did a big heal spell and then called on Ilmata to like come to divine intervention. Had to roll a percentile dice and get under a 12. Rolled a 9, and boom, the storm ended. The ship was still going down, and you got a vision of how you could save the people left on board. Gathered everyone on the top deck, wind whistling past, this ship spiraling down, sails in tatters, the ground racing up to meet you. The ebon fish, the figurine of wondrous power, cast it. The fish expands, its iridescent wings spread out. You climb aboard, and then soar off the ship just as it plummets into the ground. Smoke powder canisters exploding in the jungle. Boom, 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 boom. What's going on here? That's all right, boys. No worries. Lurk away. Good to have you here. And a shocked and tired, exhausted from altitude party, licking their wounds, steer this fish around and head towards the capital, Sambar. And that is where we'll pick this up. So, party, what would you like to do?
I would like to know for sure how you spell Sambar.
Sambar.
Oh, so it's like Sambar. Okay.
Yeah, just like Sambar.
Like the dance, the Brazilian dance.
Oh no, that's without an R. That's Samba.
But the verb in Portuguese.
Forgive me. Yes, of course. What was I thinking?
However.
I am going to cast. I'm looking around, seeing all my friends and the rest of the people that are on the ship hurt, bleeding, fire, all sorts. And I'd like to thank Ilmir as well, so I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing at 4th level.
Okay. How does that does that create? No, that's Spirit of Healing. Prayer of Healing. Just how long does that take?
Up to 6. It takes 10 minutes, so I'm going to be
okay. That's
praying
fine.
fervently to Ilmir.
Yep.
6 creatures of my choice, so obviously us 3 plus Dimble plus 2 others that are close by within 30 feet. Oh, it's not that big a fish, I mean.
Yeah. I think the officer of enrollment, she got pretty busted up, and the captain I think is okay. The bosun I think has got like a broken wrist. So.
You all get 46 points of healing.
Well, that's epic.
Cool. Thank you, Sambar.
Does that have any like material components? What does that look like when you cast?
Just verbal.
Just verbal. Sweet.
So I am talking to Ilmir under my breath for a bit, holding onto my holy symbol. And then as I get to the prayer of healing to make sure all my friends, I'm starting to speak louder and louder.
Yeah. So it's almost it's a ritual, isn't it? If it's 10 minutes, is that right? Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah, that's pretty cool. So do you have to like paint
It
anything
doesn't
on the
say it's
fish?
a
Or?
rit- it doesn't. It's not a. It doesn't say it's a ritual.
Right.
It's just casting time of 10 minutes. So I'm just talking a lot to God.
Nice. Okay, and players as he and everyone that's within range, your voice sort of like takes on like a it starts off as a level, quite low, and then that kind of like continues on its own, and then you add another layer of sound over it, and then these kind of like multiple layers of your voice start just like harmonizing and soothing everyone around you until it ends, and it's just like poof, and then everyone's like ah.
Exactly how Tavi sounds when she gets to hear that.
Yeah.
From now on, whenever I heal somebody, you need to make that sound. Or else I'm never healing you again.
Done.
Cool. So have you added it to your
Moment.
character sheets on D&D Beyond?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. I haven't used that overlay. I didn't look at it.
Mine hasn't updated. But
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No props. So, Captain's like, oh, well, thank you very much, and I appreciate that we're alive.
Sorry about your shit.
Yeah, it was a good ship. It was a good crew. I'll have to visit their families, of course, when we get back.
Quick question for the DM. We haven't worked out that they mean our weapons yet, have we?
Pardon?
We haven't worked out that they mean our weapons or the stuff that we're carrying.
I think we did.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
In front of the captain.
Yeah, it was all in front of the
Yeah.
captain. So he is
Um,
grateful, but he's also a little bit kind of like side eye.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well,
I think Sigrun will like sit down exhausted, and she'll say, we didn't know we were being chased." And that's just what she says, and then she just like lies back and closes her eyes.
yeah. And the officer, what is that noise? Did you hear that?
You got a new follower.
Oh,
Pro streaming.
Wow. Pro streamer.
hey, come on! This is the first time that we've used all these overlays and
Funny.
stuff. Thank you so
didn't
much
hear
for
it.
the follow, the stray kiwi. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome. Yeah, that sounded cool. I don't know if you heard that. That sounded really cool. Oh,
No, it's muted.
Yeah.
What?
No, for me,
I
because
muted
like
Yeah, the
ourselves.
stream is muted for us.
Otherwise we hear
Yeah.
things.
Oh, it's muted for me.
Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah, but you're the streamer.
you have you
So
you have
get
all
it
the
all.
things.
I don't know what streaming is.
Don't interrupt. don't apologize, Stray Kiwi. It's exactly how we are as people.
Don't worry. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's not you.
Nope, it's not you, it's us.
it's not you. It's me. So anyway, we were.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks again, Stray Kiwi. Thank you so much. So, Ravizona she's still her broken bones have all knitted together, and she's still battered and bruised. And she's like, we've still got quite a ways to Sambar. So
How long this fish will last?
I think we did know that. I'll just go check.
1,000 days. No, one.
That doesn't-
How I forgot. I just know that it says.
it's like a
Up to
day, is
12
it?
hours.
12 hours.
Up to
Okay.
12 hours.
12
Well,
hours.
hopefully it'll take
Yep.
12 hours or less.
We should, yes. They will probably know. Captain, did you notify the capital that we were in distress? Of course I did. Of course I notified them. I did straight away as soon as we were going down. Sent that message.
How will they react to a giant fish alien? They're not gonna like try and
Well,
stealth
they
it?
Fish it.
as long as we identify ourselves quickly to any force they send out, we should be okay. I mean, yeah, don't just be honest with them. Don't be aggressive.
There's no safety net on this thing. Is what I'm saying.
No, exactly. So let's just kind of keep still, I guess, and stay low. It's cold.
Oh, I can cast fire. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that.
Okay,
What would do that?
maybe we should rope it to each other. I don't know. I don't have any rope, but
Oh, do I actually have rope?
While people are talking about this, Sigrun will like very tiredly sit back up and look around to see if people are like wet from the storm. Katerina.
I mean, I didn't say anything.
I heard you.
And just like for people not to get any colder, she will like try with prestidigitation, just dry everybody up.
Yeah, they're all soaked. They're in a huge storm, so you press the digitation and they're like, that's much better. Thank you.
I'll pass a rope along to everybody instead of tell them to tie it around themselves at some place. In
Okay.
case something falls.
Yeah, the captain and the bosun are they're well versed in rope skills and being on ships, and so they do some knots and tie everyone down well together, so make it a little bit safe. Oh, that's that noise again. Hello.
I'm hosting you.
I turn. So as they're all secure, and you can see the officer Ravazona sort of like lies down and sort of like goes a bit fetal and gets some sleep, and the bosun does as well, and the captain's just
Okay.
the captain sort of like sits there kind of cross-legged just on the back, sort of like he's like in a world of his own. Just
How's Dimble?
Dimble he's a bit shaken up. He wasn't too hurt. In fact, he seemed a bit out of it.
Is he hurt?
I mean,
He doesn't look physically hurt.
I mean, he probably hasn't seen that sort of stuff before. You know? Bit of a shock. There's fighting robots and there's fighting, you know?
Do you have a spell for that?
Not really.
I don't really know what's wrong with him. He's not. I mean, doesn't look like there's any physical wounds.
You're talking about me.
Yes, right
Are you
beside
okay?
you. We are.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I think I woke up and everything was just so much chaos, and I took something for the flight. I don't fly very well, so I took some like some medicine for the flight. So I'm still a bit groggy, but thank you.
Makes sense.
Thank you for saving us. Do you know what happened? Do you know what that was? Those creatures, why they attack us?
I think someone said they were murmurs.
The murmurs?
Yes, some of them. And the others were elementals of air.
What were they doing here? There's been no sightings of these creatures. We barely have storms. Certainly not this time of year. What did they want?
Some god thinks that we have something that they wanted.
They said they had the sparks. Captain's like voices, like sort of like looking over it down as like more sullen over you. They said they had the sparks and to kill us all. And they knew what they knew what they were. They knew what those sparks were.
We didn't though.
No.
I'm still not really sure what he's talking.
Well, you figured it out. You might not have known, but you did figure it out though, didn't you?
Well, yes, because we're clever people.
Clearly.
Which
not
doesn't
denying
mean
that.
we knew before we got on your ship. Or else we would have told you.
Of course. I'm just saying, I'm just pissed off that I've lost a lot of people on my ship and my ship's crashed and people are dead.
That is understandable. But if you do try to harm any of us...
What? What are you even talking about?
I don't know. People do crazy shit when they're angry.
But they go murder people. What?
Yeah, they don't, of course. Who would do that?
I'm even side-eyeing Tommy at this moment. Like, what? Wait, you do?
What do you think I'm going to do to Davos? Pet him?
I don't want any trouble. I'm just saying what I heard, and Dimble asked, and I'm telling him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who they are or why they want. I mean, these are old.
Do you know what the face was?
It was just an eye.
Do you know the eye? Do you know what the eye was?
Did we work out?
An eye?
I just know that it was some sort of portal, perhaps.
I do have like an old dead eye. Is it dead? Did I write it wrong?
I've got ear god portal.
Oh
eye.
no, old dead eye was a
Primordial.
pirate. Sorry, and it's from another game.
Wow.
That's
Those notes.
I was so distracted by the fight that I was just like, portal, eye, ear god, primordial.
Yep. Oh, the elder eye. It's the elder eye. So like the eldest of all eyes.
I'm guessing it's something that connects all the weapons.
We need the ships to end the eye.
Water based.
Does it have a face?
We don't have any conclusive evidence to know what it was. Only that it was very powerful.
And it knows us. I guess it's been following us.
I'm guessing it has been following what he called the sparks.
And it's connected to all of the elements. Because I
There's
have a
plenty of-
very good drawing over there.
Yeah, when Tavi does like pull out the drawing, Sigrun will like put
Tommy
her
will
hand.
not pull out the drawing because
Okay.
Tommy will not draw or take notes.
Yeah, if they start talking a lot about the stuff that they've been investigating, Sigrun will like put a hand on whoever's talking and just say, "We need to perhaps think about what we saw a bit before going to conclusions."
Yeah, that's why we were talking about it, to get to
In
conclusions.
some other place, maybe.
So not on a fish.
But talk.
Yes.
I don't know why. I mean, I guess I know why they did it while we're in the air, because it's kind of like a good attack if they've got air elementals. They could have taken it before now, though.
Maybe I should take some notes. And Tavi pulls out her quill of profanities.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck yes.
And we'll take out some paper and start writing notes.
Please tell me what you write.
Oh, I will give you the clean version and you add the profanities.
No, I want you to come up with the profanities.
I'm terrible at profanities because it's not even my native language. Okay, Tavi will write down that there's this big ass evil eye in the sky. Oh, it rhymes. Is it the pen or is it me?
Are you writing that down as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then like a big arrow, and then elder eye. And then
As you go to like draw a big arrow, it just draws a penis.
yes, yes. And then like we need the elemental ships to end the eye. But do we throw them at it? Do we stick it up its other eye? Does it have another eye?
If it needs the elemental ships, maybe we have to give it to them. Not just, and the eye will go away.
I think at this point, Sigrun will just tiredly take her own notebook from her notes and just hand it to them. It's all there.
I'm really glad you guys are with me because I would never have guessed this.
Does it have poetry in yours?
I can't write poetry, Tavi. I'm sorry.
Oh, I did
but
one.
if you guys, players want me to read out the organized notes I took after all the information we got, I can read that out.
I'm offended that you are saying that mine aren't organized.
Can you also take a photo and post it in chat at some point later?
Yes. But I mean, I can definitely share. I just want to know if you want me to, like, in the game right now, tell you what we already know.
Please do.
I mean, you can refresh Slumper's mind.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay. Are we saying it in front of the captain?
No, that's why Sigrun gave the notebook so you guys could read it and not necessarily say it out loud.
Yeah, Captain's kind of in this now anyway. Can't do anything to us. Destroyed his livelihood. Got rid of his ship, his friends.
Sigrun isn't exactly worried about the captain. She's a bit paranoid as to whoever might be scrying on them or knowing stuff about them through the weapons.
Yep. Okay, so Tavi will copy whatever is on Sigrun's notes, but with a quill of profanity.
Oh no!
I make sure the bag of protection is okay.
Okay.
A bag of protection, bag of holding.
Yeah.
Bag of protection. What's that?
Well, you don't know.
It's like a sleeping bag. Zip.
So, should I go into a lore dive of notes?
Yeah, I think chat would probably like to know as well what the whole deal is.
Okay, so this all started for us when a woman named Lariana created the devastation orbs, drawing on the power of the elemental prince of water, who is called All Hydra. So we figured out that she was doing all this bad stuff. We used the Trident wave, if I'm not mistaken, to seal the rift she had opened to do so. So basically, we were gathered to, this is when Sigrun joined the party, basically. So this is from here on out. This is where I have notes about it. So we figured out that there are 4 weapons of elemental power: the Trident wave for water, the pickaxe for earth, which we have used on the Mago, which is our earth ship.
Sorry, the Trident I don't think is wave. I think it's the new one.
Is it another Trident? Okay, it's the new one. I wasn't sure about that. There's the fire sword, which is Tinder Strike, and then there's a spear for air. And there are also, besides the water elemental prince that we like sealed away, or at least tried to keep him from coming into the material plane. There are 4 elemental princes, and there's this thing, this entity, the Elder Eye, which is connected to all the 4 princes. And it is, the Elder Eye is described as having the power of all these ancient evils. So remember when we closed the water gate, we had the help of some giants living underwater, like a princess that was giving us information, and we went to visit her castle, and she gave us some books. And it was in one of these books that Sigrun found out, like images and texts that gave us this information, that there are 4 elemental ships which are supposed to destroy the eye. And these ships are conducted by the elemental weapons, which is why we went to find all the elemental weapons, which we have, which are the things that were mentioned as sparks. And as a side note, I think we have all but one, because there was another person that went away from the group with Tinder Strike. So we do not have Tinder Strike with us. We do have the spear. I think we have it in our bag of holding or something like that, because nobody was really using it. And then one part of the text that we found that I copied, which seemed important, says, each prince's spark contained inside a power to conquer and divide, but find a ship of ancient make by those of good for those to take, the battle to the Elder Eye, and finally end its eternal lie.
Oh, you do have poetry in there.
Apparently I do, I didn't remember.
A lot of this was from before Sambar was with you guys as well, I think.
Part of it, I think, yes.
So now Sambar's like reading for the first time, is like, what have I gotten myself into?
Firewatch Island's looking pretty good now.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, when Thumper joined us, we were going to find the Earth elemental ship, which we got, the Mango, as we call it now. And we were in a pretty bad shape, and that's how we ended up in Suj. And we thought that maybe here in Sambar, or when we get there, we might find.
Like, what the hell?
Sorry.
Yeah. Among other things, we thought we might find like clues or information to lead us to one of the next ships, because the Maltaqua is the water ship, the Mango is the earth ship, and we need 2 more. I also have a very tiny to-do list, which is find clues to the next elemental ship, get Tinder Strike back, revenge on Davos, and help Phelan. And also, we have the whole information. Oh, actually, you probably, if you keep reading Sigrun's notes beyond the stuff of the elemental ship, if you want, I can like read the thing that is exactly beside after that.
Sure.
Is it related?
I mean, we don't know where to stop, so I guess.
So basically, it's notes on the small, strange diamonds that Davos gave us. And you can read that these diamonds are so valuable because they can be used for divine focus spells, or arcane, but mostly divine. And like, for example, to raise that, and they are not expended on use.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think we have 5 or 3, or I don't remember how many we have, or if it's just 1. But even so,
I think it was 1.
1. Okay, I didn't remember. And so associated with that, you can see notes that there is a place called a beer, and it's like the world which is not a plane. You can see this like under quotes. where Lantan went upon the sundering of the sea, and where the ever diamonds come from, which is the name of the diamonds. And you see notes behind that Sigrun, that you can see that Sigrun believes that this other place, Abir, is one of the places where the cubic gate that we found leads to. And on top of that, you find notes that she believes that the codex that she found hidden on the mango also relates to Abir. And she doesn't know exactly how yet.
And we did see through the big eye another plane, maybe.
Yeah, although that might be the plane of air because it was clearly like some related to air stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically the last few pages of Sigrun's notes are about that. And then you probably can see like a couple sentences relating to Phelan being alive, but then clearly she didn't know what to write about that, so there's really nothing much there.
Just obviously tear stains.
Maybe.
Yeah, things.
So yeah, that's the lore that you find on Sigrun's notebook.
That is amazing. And I know that each of you as players are really good at taking notes, but I want to give Leonor advantage for taking such brilliant notes and remembering and writing down all that lore, because that is incredible. And
Thank you.
you're welcome. You deserve it.
Definitely, please chuck a picture of that so I can.
I will send it.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah. So yeah, that is everything that Sigrun knows. Sigrun and Tavi have been around from the beginning, and that's the big picture. That's what's going on. So this is the first time that Battle in the Sky, that the Elder Eye, or if it is, I mean, it looks pretty Elder Eye-ish, has actually manifested and attacked the players. But yeah, they've been sort of like hopping around the Sword Coast for some time now. Well, shit's getting real now. All right, so cool. Well done, Leonor.
Picnic.
Law, you should know. Yeah, right, exactly. And that little poem was written by yours truly.
Very nice.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
We would give you advantage
you-
when we don't want to.
No, you'd give me disadvantage if you could.
Amen.
Amen, sister. Cool. So yeah. Right. As you're flicking through those and the night passes, it's probably be about 6 hours as you go. The fish is flying through the night. The captain knows the direction and sort of like makes slight adjustments, saying, "Oh, you need to follow that star there, and you need to, just a slightly bit more west, and that's it. Just stay true on that course, and you'll get there."
Who is steering the fish?
I think it's Sigrun's mind is steering the fish.
I activated it because I knew the activation word from identifying it.
That's right. So that's creepy.
Okay, and as you fly through the night, and it's quite a cold night. Stars are out, the sky is beautiful. You can see just like a galaxy arm. It's like the Milky Way stretching off in the sky. It's gorgeous. There's no moon, and below you is the clouds. There's a thick layer of billowy cloud blanketing Lantan below you. And eventually You carry on and in relative silence for the rest of the evening. Those of you who've still got exhaustion can feel it, like it's seeped in your bones, and you're just out of normal survival mode, huddled to keep warm. And the sky begins to lighten with a new day over on towards the horizon. Exactly.
Oh boy.
And you drift down. The clouds have dispersed a bit, but as you get lower, you can see there's like a fog. And where are we? You seem to be flying over sea, but there's a thick fog across it. Whoever's up, who is up? Tavi?
I mean, if I need to stay up to guide the ship, I
Yep.
guess I'm up.
Okay, yep. So you're all up.
And I'm going to stay awake to make sure everyone stays okay, like if anyone needs any extra healing or
Okay.
anyone looks really bad.
You see some lights twinkling in the sky. Not up in the sky, but more in front of you. It's too bright to be stars. The stars in this kind of like pre-dawn light have all but disappeared. These lights sort of seem to be directly in front of you. And as you look at them, they seem to be getting bigger and brighter.
I'll wake up the captain. The other captain.
Okay. Yes, Captain?
Captain, there are...
Yeah.
Captain is the captain speaking. Captain, I have a problem with the captain.
There are lights over there. Is that Sambar or something? Or
Not sure. That's not Sambar yet. And they get bigger, and he goes, it's the Air Force.
Yep.
10 flying ships, shaped to resemble seabirds, like gulls or albatrosses, come zooming in, soaring in, and they've got that familiar glow towards the back that what was the name of that ship? The Farringoz had, like they're powered by some kind of like elemental core, much smaller. These are very fast, small and fast, and they come soaring and they fly around. The captain sort of like waves at them, and the officer sort of wakes up and waves, and the bosun waves, and they're shouting things out. You can see figures on each of them. There's like one person on each of these ships, and the lead one on an albatross has got like a air horn, shouts out in Gnomish. And Orlin, which is the captain's name, he goes, they're going to escort us. It's the Lantanese Air Force. They're going to escort us to Sambar. He listens. He goes, yep. So he gives him the thumbs up, and he goes, basically, stay within their formation and stay close for our own safety.
All right. How long is it to Sambar?
It's probably 30 minutes.
Okay.
So the ships, they circle around. There's one at the front, one behind, and two on the side, slightly above you, and two on the slide, slightly below you. So you're sort of like inside like a pocket of security. So you fly in formation as it gets brighter, and you see that you can see the sea a bit more clearly now. Ravazo, Ravazona says, that's the Sambar Run. It's a stretch of sea that separates the north and south islands of Lantan. Do you know about the history of Lantan at all?
A little bit.
So there was a spell plague, and there was a huge destructive force, which tsunamis and earthquakes tore apart Lantan, and that created the Sambar Run. Basically split the whole island of Lantan in two, and this expanse of water is what covered over that huge earthquake. The tsunamis and the damage destroyed Sambar originally, and in the spell plague, much of the country was transported to another world. I think you probably know about that part. That's people tell stories of that in taverns all the time. But until recently, we've come back, and we have been rebuilding.
Do you know how you came back?
I do not. That was before my time.
How long ago have you been back?
Oh, must have been about 80 years.
I see.
As the formation, it starts dropping, and you start getting closer down to the sea, and you can see that the fog sort of brushes up against the northern coastline, which is the north part of Lantan, and you can see that it stops and the fog dissipates. But out of the fog and on the coastline, you can see structures, broken structures, ancient, probably not even that ancient, but ruined buildings that have been taken over by the jungle. Spires, broken spires reaching up into the sky out of the fog, and just old remnants of a culture from another time that are shattered and transported by unthinkable forces. It's getting brighter, and the coast rises into steeper vine-coloured cliffs and peaks. The fog ain't unable to get higher, and there's gorges and valleys, still with broken bridges jutting out from valley walls, but still no view of the capital, which you think is surprising, because it's been like almost 30 minutes flying, and suddenly those of you at the front, you see a glint of light just straight ahead. You're almost at the base of a valley, and you're just looking up into this valley and the sky above, but you see a slight gleam just in the air, almost in front of you. Don't know what it is.
Sort of peeking, like staring at it, trying to like squint and see if I can get an idea of what it is.
It looks like lights, similar to the ones that of the ships when they were approaching you.
Captain?
Yes.
Is the city hidden?
He just smiles, sits back, folds his arms, looks pretty pleased with himself. The lights come racing towards you, faster and bigger and brighter, and you're freaking out, wondering why no one's reacting to this and why the captain's acting so weird. And then something very strange happens. The lights disappear as the sky in front of you literally parts. A sliver of sky slides apart, and as you and the Air Force escort fly into a hole in the sky, looking around, you see that a section of a mirror, in mind-blowing scale, a wall of mirror panels side by side, probably about 50 feet wide, mirrored panels that reach from the jungle floor, the valley floor of this valley that you've just flown into, from, you can't tell, do they go 500 feet up, 1,000 feet up? They just carry on up into the sky as far as you can see. You can't tell.
Oh, Wakanda forever.
And you fly into the capital of Sambar.
Just as it looks like we're about to like hit ourselves in a way before it parts. I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I think Sigrid will just nod to herself. It's hidden.
Yeah. You were right. You guessed it. Before you, the spires of Sambar reach towards the heavens. Built on the ruins of a city destroyed by the spell plague, the Lantanese have melded old with new. Near the ground, where there used to be roads and houses and shops, there are green spaces and gardens. Ruins from the before time have not been repaired, but they've been made safe and relaxing, somewhere to reflect on the past, the present, and the future. Looking up, though, it seems the Lantanese present is very much the future for outsiders. The entire city looks to be built on a lattice work of metal beams, but curved and graceful, something that you know must have been built, but looks like something that only nature could design. Polyhedral buildings are dotted amongst the lattice work, linked by walkways and gantries. Glass windows glow with light from within the pods, and the city wakes to a new day. The sun rays filtering through the mirrors, as you notice, you can see out of them from this side, and that lattice work is also holding them upright. You're escorted through wide airways rising higher through the city. Residents stopping on their commute at the sight of a flying fish carrying people passing by. Little kids waving at you. You get that waft of, that smell of like street food stalls selling breakfast pastries as you rise up through the city. And you realize just how hungry and tired you are. You're exhausted. The higher you go, the buildings change, less domicile in nature. Little shops ring huge platforms. So you go past a large platform and there'll be just shops all around it. And in the middle there'll be people just milling about, chilling out, enjoying their wares. And you notice, like looking through, you can see that these platforms is dotted throughout the city, and in between them, there are, on the same level, there are walkways and gantries, and you can see vehicles crossing across those. But they're also connected by enormous, what can I describe as like Ferris wheels, with carriages dotted around, lifting passengers from one platform to a higher one a bit further away, or dropping them to a platform lower. You can see people on them moving about.
Got question the vehicles. What sort of vehicles are we talking about here?
They are mechanical.
They look like things we've seen before. We can recognize that they're a vehicle of some type.
Yeah, I mean, you saw, what was our friend, the first guy you met, and
Fucking Geppetto.
With
Gebetto.
his robot.
He had like a
dog
robot.
thing.
He had a robot dog. So there's similar kind of things there, sort of like robotic kind of animals and other machines, sort of dotted around, doing menial work as companions, as transport. So the other platforms are offices, schools. And it's difficult to know how these platforms or different tiers are organized, but they vary in size and density. So some will be a lot busier, and there'll be a lot more population. Some will look a bit quieter. There are signs in Gnomish all about, street signs, like signs on shops, but they glow with like an internal light source in like very vivid colors, strip lights of like purples and greens and blues. Because the sun that comes through the mirrors is filtered, so there's like a also almost like a dimness in the city, but these vivid colors sort of brighten up with. They almost seem oversaturated, and you see that you're approaching the end of this huge valley, because the city of Sambar is built in a massive. It could almost be glacial. It's so wide and huge, and this lattice work is like spans the whole thing. It's incredible. But as you flying towards the end and rising up towards the end of the valley, and near the top, you can see that the mirrors carry on above the valley walls. They carry on up. You can see structures like the lattice works keeps going up to like hold these mirrors in place, and you can see that they must be motorized. The panels, they shift. You can notice like you see that they're almost like blinds, vertical blinds, but the panels they twist slightly. Some sections twist more, and you can see like a ship fly out or come in. You can see there are rails that run around, and on those rails you can see what looks to be similar to the smoke powder cannons that you've been having installed on your ship, but much bigger. And as you get close to the end of this wall and end of the valley, you come to the escort lifts up and then slows down as there's one last platform, and it's not attached to the lattice work platforms below. It's jutting off the side of the cliff face. And as you come down and you land, the fish lands. A couple of the escort ships land beside you. The others sort of like hover up and sort of maintain like a distance and point inwards. And off the platform, there's a gentle ramp that leads up to a very ornate entranceway into the side of the cliff wall. It's beautiful. It's made of glass and this strange metal which you're not sure what it is. It's what they've used on all this lattice work. From this entranceway in the rock face, as your eyes look up, a woman and a retinue come out to meet you. I've told you about the Air Force. She is human, seems to be in her middle years, a striking red bob haircut, but just loose enough to soften her fine features, and intelligent green-black eyes. A slender frame is wrapped in a warm grey-silver robes, and a knitted scarf which almost looks homely, sort of out of place in the sophistication of what you've seen so far. It's wrapped around her neck, keeping her warm. She is seated in a chair that has wheels instead of legs, and through some unknown source of power, looks to be operating it with a small lever on a left-hand control panel on the left-hand arm of the chair. It kind of moves silently down this ramp. Although the wheels look to be made of that same metal, and there's wood parts to it, and they're all engraved and graceful. And you're not sure how this works, but you're not sure how any of this kind of works. So, right, hold on a sec. She comes up and she's got a couple of people around her. All right, Tom. She doesn't say that. That's Evan saying that to Tom. Hey, bud.
That would be so funny.
All right, Tom.
Who's Tom?
Is it Thumper?
Is that my real name? What?
So, and she gently rolls up. You can see that she takes her hand off the lever on the side. I am Lauren Oberfiz Argiet. Now,
If you could just write it in the chat, that'd be great.
Yeah. If you're like, yeah.
Because what?
because what now? I'll put it.
With your will of profanity.
This is my tokens, the Lauren character.
This is yes.
Oh yeah.
This is the NPC that you bought with your channel points, Lauren Oberfiz Argiet. I got one too many eyes in there. I'm a member of the Aroric, or Council of 12, and Chancellor of the University of Invention. I would like to personally welcome you to the city of Sambar. Dimble, congratulations on your scholarship. We're very excited to have you join our program. Captain Tavi, Thumper, Sigrun, you played a vital part in Dimble's victory, and as is our custom, you have been granted a few days holiday with us. It is a rare honor for those not native to the island to see the city, so please respect the rules of your visit.
Of course. Thank you for your hospitality. This is a wonderful place to sell it short.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
I've never seen anything like it.
I doubt you would have. We are very proud of what we have made here. You may explore the Remembrance Gardens on the ground and the market and hospitality levels, as well as the observation platform. But for now, I must ask you to rest in the university. Have some food and freshen up. We will need to ask you some questions regarding the incident on the Farringoz in a while we are debriefed by its captain. But please follow Gempus. He will be your guide and chaperone during your stay.
What's the name of our chaperone again?
Gempus. I'll write that in the chat.
So sorry, what?
Jimpus? Yep, that's exactly how I thought it was. Right.
Okay.
Quick question for note taking. You said something Council of 12.
Yes.
What was the name before the Council of 12?
Oh, it's Airoric, which is the name that we call the Council of 12.
I figured, but I didn't know
Sure.
if I'd written it down properly.
Would you like me to write that in the chat?
Yes, please.
Thanks, Lauren.
Do you want my quill? Oh,
Wow, I spelled that completely wrong.
that's not how I
me
wrote
too.
Don't worry, Tom. My players will make jokes about rude names.
Oh yeah, you just have to wait.
All day,
to notice.
air day.
Just wait for us to meet him and start talking to him.
Oh yeah, can't wait to meet that Jumpus.
Why was I thinking?
Yeah, you can change it if you want.
No. Fantasy name generator came up with that gem, so
It could be like Gimpus.
Gimp. Yeah. Well, no, you could say yeah. Maybe he'll just correct you every time that you call him.
It corrects us to a different version of it each time.
It's actually Gimpus.
Right, that's okay, Jim Puss. Right, let's
It's
go.
got okay. Okay. So he's like, "Hi, I'm Gimpus. I'll be your guide and chaperone around Sambar. Please follow me, and I'll take you to the largest of the rooms we have because we we don't. Yes.
I take it he's a gnome.
Oh yeah, he's a gnome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
sorry
don't
about
get
that.
visitors like you.
Well, will the walkway support me? Like, that'll be fine, eh? I'm not gonna like throw off the balance or anything.
Oh yeah, walkways are fine. They're made of flexsteel. It's crazy. Yeah, wood. It's
Flexsteel?
it's a incredible material. Yeah, flexsteel.
Never heard of it.
Oh
I mean, it's beautiful.
yeah, no, don't write that down, please. Please don't. Maybe I should notice it.
Wow.
Hey, follow me.
So
Let's go.
like, Sigrun is already writing it down, like walking and writing.
Come on, follow me. It looks like you've had a rough journey. I mean,
Yeah, you could say that.
we sent out one of our finest ships, and he came back on a fish. So
Upgrade.
awkward. Yeah.
Upgrade.
Where's the ship? Hey,
It crashed.
don't worry.
Probably lots of pieces. Salvageable, I'd say. In parts, like it would be like one of those put together things. A project.
Ah, project, yes.
You're muted, Darby. If you are trying to.
A puzzle, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. We like puzzles here.
Yeah. Can we go rest now?
Sure, yes. No, come on, please, follow me, please. And he goes up and up the ramp, and you go into these, opens up into the like a grand hall. As you go down, there's pictures on the walls of notable gnomish people and or council members and inventions. It takes you through to looks like a common room. It's cleared out of like students and stuff, and he says this is one of our largest. Please just make yourself at home. There's plenty of food there. There's bathrooms just through there if you want to wash and whatever. But yeah, please. I know they'll come and call for you when they're ready. But please,
Thank you.
yeah, I'll stick around. I mean, it's my job. I'm your chaperone, so I'm gonna just hang out if you don't mind. Oh, sleepiest. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
How you doing? So yeah,
Is
and
it just us three that have gathered in here? Is that the rest of the crew as well that sort of rescued?
no, they are being debriefed by Lauren, so they've gone somewhere else. It's just the three of you and Gempus.
Okay.
Thanks, Jampus.
It's Gempus. Just
Yes. Are the toilets human size, like medium size, or what? Like small person sized, or?
Oh no, they vary. Yeah, they
Okay,
they
so
got
like
varying sizes. Yeah,
there's like one and then a smaller one, so Thumper and I can like.
just have a look. I
Yeah,
mean, just go and have a look.
Go
It's
to the
just
toilet
there.
At the same time, Tabby. It's
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
While they're talking, I think Sigrun will just like go have a glass of water and then find the first bed available and just fall down and sleep
Okay.
if she can.
Yeah. Sure. There's loads of sofas and cushions lying around. It's a university common room, but it's like a nice university. It's not a shitty one. So
another question for Leslie's pedanticness. The metal lattice work. What sort of colour is the metal?
hold on, just
I'm reading chat at the same time.
yeah, I'm reading chat.
Who's this gone?
Tom, sir, please.
I wrote down so I could pronounce it properly. Gem, like GIF. So gem.
Exactly.
Like, does it make sense? I don't know.
The metal, it's very light grey.
Okay. And is it shiny?
No, it's matte. Matte.
Ooh. Thank you, because Leslie likes notes
Yeah.
and they are completely irrelevant.
Yeah. And Gempus, he'd called it Flexstil. Got that? Cool. So, you're in there. Sigrun, you're crashing out. Yeah. I don't think you're going to get a full rest before they want to have a word with you, but you can get as much rest as you can. Tavi and Thumper, are you going to freshen up? I think Tavi was, weren't you? Or you were just
Might take
inquiring about the facilities.
Well, no, I'll try and take a poo just to see the sizes, like
Cool.
size-wise, if it's good, and then probably
Excellent.
get some rest.
Excellent.
I
Because that never happens in games, does it?
I mean,
I
it's
realized
the
that Tavi
second
is
time
leaving the
Tavi has-
bathroom, and I'm like, can I go first so I can understand a quick wee? I don't want to
Nope.
deal with. I can hold it. It's fine. Go and find the biggest pillow and just have a
Yeah.
little kip.
Okay. And get your head down.
Oh god, but I'm doing that fidget because I'm like, honey,
Yeah.
I know I need to go to the toilet,
Yeah.
but I don't want to go in after Tavi because
Yeah.
don't have any matches and my
Hey,
stuff is
I
not
mean,
good.
plenty of fiber.
I know that's the problem. It's dank.
No, it's good.
Again,
I mean,
Puss
that's
says,
good,
If you
know.
can feel your
While they're
eyelashes
having this-
curling.
oh dear.
While that's happening, you just see Sigrun reach over for a pillow and put it over her head and turn the other way.
Yeah. It kind of doesn't quite drown out the horrible noises that are coming from the bathroom.
What do you think Tavi eats?
Anything.
Everything.
Yeah. God, she's a barbarian. She eats anything.
That's not how barbarians work.
If it fits, I eats. That what? That's a thing, is it?
No, even no.
I regret.
That was all you, buddy.
It was your faces that made it
Everything that
worse.
will follow from here is entirely your fault, Evan.
Ah, what have I done?
Wow.
Okay. We're back in there. So about an hour goes by, and a little bell rings off in the distance, and Gimpus is like, "Oh, that's us. They must want to speak to us now. Come on, please.
What?
Hey, wake up.
Hey, calm down, Jampus.
It's Gimpus. It just doesn't matter. Come on. They wanna talk to you now." And looks like Leonor's frozen with a great, amazing
Oh,
smile.
yeah.
Sigrun will
Yep,
go
they
to
need
the
to.
toilet.
Tom, what a question. I was going, how
Freshen up
loud,
and then
smelly is it
follow
when you
Campus.
goes to the toilet? Jenny, please answer that for Oro. Oro doesn't function that way. Sorry. What? Oh.
Leonor's definitely frozen / robotic.
I know she's back.
Hard out.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
she's, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's back. She's back.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Oh, you're a
Oh,
little bit.
I didn't notice.
You're a little bit freezy face.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Nothing changed, I think.
We can hear you though, so we'll just carry on for a bit and see if it gets like super bad. So he goes, okay,
Yeah.
follow me. You look great. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. You look fabulous.
Busting for a wee though.
Oh, okay, go.
I wouldn't advise you.
Oh, what happened in there?
Already in there because
What? Game Puss is like,
Poison.
what did?
Oh yeah, I have a resistance against poison.
Please.
I have advantage. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, opens the door, like the door outside into the hall. It's like, we need a clean up in common room 1, please.
Did you use all the toilet Oh my god, this whole place is stuck.
Look,
A triple wiper.
I tried to fold it first, but then I got angry and I just pulled it all out.
You don't use the whole roll.
Wait, there's a rule against it?
You don't take the roll and wipe with it. You unroll it off.
I've been doing it wrong all these years.
On the boat. You know what, Sigrid?
I just like to imagine like Sigrid going super tired in the background. She's just past the digitation, a nice smell over her face.
Yeah.
Goes to use the toilet, comes back out like super tired.
Sigrid, I think you need to work on some sort of like magical toilet wipe. I don't have to keep buying toilet paper for Toby.
Oh dear.
Must be a spell we can do.
Look, I'm not prestidigitating butts. I'm not using prestidigitation to clean up butts.
Please.
There is a line, and the line is that.
Sigrid, go toilet. Come with me.
Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine being at like wizard school and you learn the cantrip prestidigitation and your first job is to clean toilets and butts?
Because people can't wipe.
Yeah, because there's no toilet paper because the barbarians have been visiting.
It's a halfling thing, maybe. It's not a barbarian thing.
It's probably halflings. Yeah, it's always halflings. Oh, halflings.
I don't mean to be toilet racist, but wow.
I'm crying.
Someone needs to go and teach them. Teach those halflings.
The proper method.
Oh dear.
They do have like second and third breakfast. It has to go somewhere.
True.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
They have like second and third breakfast. It has to go somewhere.
This is sick. Holy shit.
Oh, those are our
Literally.
cousin hobbits. You're just lumping us all in the same bag.
Did you say hobbit? Did you say?
I'm sorry.
Them hobbits.
Damn hobbits down. Oh my god.
Oh. Stop, it's hurting. My mouth's hurting. Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, welcome to the Defilers. We play D&D like irregularly. We play D&D more irregularly than Tavi, clearly.
Clearly. Equal brain tough. Green fiber. Just get some smoothies.
Oh.
I mean, there was only fish.
It's a time when you need to chew your food.
Oh, that's so much work.
Coming out
I just rage eat.
Rage eat. Bonus
Maybe you should
action.
rage- Oh no, don't rage poo. Please do not rage poo.
I also rage poo. That actually explains a lot.
Oh no!
Right now.
Oh no!
Raiders!
Oh no!
No! Raiders, welcome. We're at our. Hey Raiders, how you doing? Welcome to the Defilers. So yeah, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. I don't know if you know. It's got a little update where we're at. Players have made it to the capital of Lantan, Sambar. It's an incredible city built on the ruins of the old city that was destroyed in the spell plague. The city is inside a huge glacial valley that's built on a lattice work of this strange new metal. Different platforms at different levels with shops and markets and houses and offices, and they've landed at the top and they've met Lauren Oberfiz, who's the Chancellor of the University of Invention. The party are relaxing, getting cleaned up, using the facilities, and just chilling out while waiting for them to be called into a meeting with the Chancellor, which has just been called actually. So here we are. The bell rings. Gempus, come on. You need to finish up in there. And I'll need to get that sorted out. But let's go. And he leads you down the hall to no more witnesses. More witnesses for the raid, Poos. Oh, there's more.
Oh my god. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the host.
Somebody just hosted.
I've seen some quality content tonight.
Welcome to the chaos.
Gempus, please, this way. This is to the Great Hall. They'll be waiting. And you're like, what's going on? As you go down these hallowed halls of the university, and as you know, Lantan and the gnomes of Lantan all worship Gond, the god of invention, and this is the center of invention. This is where all the major discoveries are made here. In game. Oh, did you want to go for a quick break? We have been.
Quick break.
Is it? No, is that what you're asking for? You can. It's fine. You're allowed to buy a break. No. You gonna feel a rage coming on?
I think not. Just keep going. You're doing great.
Okay.
That's what's gonna say. We're totally gonna talk. I feel a rage coming on.
These.
Oh god.
And you get down, and there's the doors open into this hall, and it's vaulted ceiling. You can see that it's that flexed-all kind of like dome, which is glassed over, and you can see straight out into the sky. So this is at some part of the mountain, which actually is opened up to the sky, and they've built a dome over it. Natural light filtering through, and there's kind of like a large semicircular table, and there are 12 figures all dotted around this table. You can pretty much guess it's the Council of.
Oh. Wow.
Genius.
Oh god, I'm glad I wrote that down. That
Woo!
Woo!
And they're mostly gnomes. There's some humans. There's an elf in there as well. And they're dotted about. And you can see that the captain and the officer of enrollment, they're also there. The bosun are there. And they're chatting. And as you come in, they sort of stop chatting, and everyone looks up and they call you forward. And Lauren stands up, and she's in the middle. And she goes, please, take a seat. Please do not be intimidated by this. It's we're just having a chat. We've been talking with the captain of the Farringoz, and we've heard the tragic tale of what befell that ship. But we just want to, would like to ask you a few questions, and if you have questions for us, then please ask away. But this is an informal chat. We do have the Council of 12 here, which is unusual. We're normally very busy, but there are just some things that we need to find out about what happened on the Farringoz. So please be seated.
Are there seats big enough for a Goliath?
Yeah, they've provided seats. They've provided seats that are big enough for you.
And did you say Lauren stood up?
Yeah, Laura. Oh no, she didn't. She can't. Thanks.
Just wondering. Like, we didn't know. I knew that you had put her in a chair with wheels, so I was wondering if she did.
Thank
or
you.
Not.
No, I completely forgot. That's my bad.
No
So,
worries.
yeah.
I mean,
Her chair.
it
her
was
chair lifted up.
impossible and still use the chair, but
The chair.
yeah.
The chair lifted up.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's right. And then it gently comes back down. So, I might as well start then. Lauren, she goes, now, you were attacked on the Farringoz by a storm, which chased the ship, and a portal opened up, and air elementals and air myrmidons came flying out, attacked the Farringoz and everyone on board. And we're not clear on what happened there. Captain, what were your words? What did you see exactly? And Captain Orlin.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I meant Captain Orlin. Sorry, Captain Tavi. Can you explain in your own words what you saw? And he goes, yeah, yes, ma'am. There was an enormous eye in the storm. And it got closer and bigger, and then a portal, and then words came out, and I didn't understand them. But they attacked, and that's what I saw. He goes, okay. And does this sound true? Does this what happened, Captain Tavi?
Mm-hmm. Checks out so far.
Okay. And do you know why these creatures attack?
Huh?
What?
I think Leonore's behind.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she has a bit of delay.
Okay. Do you want to refresh?
I didn't. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Do you want to refresh your browser, or you? Because I think you might be a little bit behind
us.
us.
Is that okay? Won't it mess up the windows?
Too late.
Yes, it will. Don't do it. Damn it. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a lot of echo.
I can hear me coming from you.
I can hear me.
It's the magic effect of my calls. It will go away.
Okay.
Yep.
And it did. Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
But so did all our faces.
And
where am I? Who am I?
I'm Tawi.
Who am I?
Yep. It's okay.
So can you tell us what the eye said?
I mean, it was speaking in primordial, and it said, the sparks are on that ship. Bring them to me. Kill everything else. Basically.
And
it's kind of commandy and loud.
And the council sort of looked between them, sort of like muttering between themselves. And do you know what these sparks are?
I sort of look
We can deduce what they might be, but I can give you no certainties. We believe it may refer to some items we are carrying, which we didn't know could be even traced at all, especially since they are kept inside a extra-dimensional pocket, a bag of holding in lay terms. It is what we can interpret, but it is a vague notion in just a sentence, so.
Okay. So, what are these weapons exactly?
Magical items.
Well, yes, of course. Can you be more specific? Do you know anything about the legacy of these weapons?
Do you? And I would like to try and figure out what this person seems to know.
Well, we may do. We've got resources which are extensive, and we're not trying to interrogate you. We just want to know the truth about what happened, and if they have followed you once, or this creature's followed you once, it's possible they could do it again. And my job as the Chancellor for the University of Invention, I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't excited by the fact that you have these items in your possession which hold great power, but at the same time, I also have to think of the safety of our people. I'm trying to determine what these are, and if you can help me or know already, please share, because we could work together.
Can I try to figure out if this person is being honest in like openness and
Yeah,
in good intent?
yeah. This is Lauren, by the way. This is
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Should I roll it?
If you want to, yeah, you can roll it.
Okay, that's an 18 on the dice. I'm just waiting for my character sheet to load. Where's my assessment? Oh, 20 total.
Cool. Yeah, Lauren is been absolutely straight up with you. Both of the things she has said, she's curious about these items, but she's also worried that they're going to bring trouble.
I think Sigrun will look to Tavi and Temper and see what they're inclined to do.
I mean, we've got no choice, right? We're here on their sort of time, and so I mean, it's like they could kick us out if we don't. We've got really no way of getting home. We've got no way of getting home, do we?
We
do,
flying fish.
Temper.
And
Fish, and you can do the telly. Right, yeah. I mean, them knowing about weapons isn't going to put us in danger any more than someone trying to kill us. At least they might be able to help.
All right. Tavi?
Tavi will take out the bag of holding and pull out the pickaxe.
This is one of the items.
Please, may we examine it?
Yeah, Tavi throws it. Okay, maybe not.
You can see
Abby
it.
goes over and
You can
passes
see.
it.
You can see like the other captain and the bosun and the officer and like a few of the council members like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while they take it to examine, Sigrun will say, these are weapons that are more than weapons. They are keys to what we are trying to accomplish, which is precisely to protect this world from that thing that attacked us, that we didn't know could reach into this world so easily.
And as you do that, as you say that, and to pass the weapon along, and it goes along to each of the council members. Some of them are a little bit disinterested. Some are like, "Oh, that's cool." And it gets to Lauren, and she's studying it, and she goes, "These are elemental weapons."
Yes, you know about them.
Indeed, I know a lot about these.
Do you know about the ships?
I do know about the ships.
How?
Then it seems that we do have a lot to talk about.
You get that, Mozzie? You get it. Go on,
No.
Katarina. Get the Mozzie.
Vampire! Oh, you got it?
Get Lola to help you.
Oh yeah, thank you. I think I did.
We have fought the creatures that the sparks came from. We have fought them before. And
Oh,
they were forced back to their planes, but that was a while ago. But
are you referring to the princes?
yes, we are. From our own lore diving, we couldn't find them. We know the direction of. So these ships that you've got, they are the elemental ships. Is that right? You can confirm that.
Two of them.
Okay. Which ones?
I think at that point Sigrun would turn to Tavi because she's the captain and information on the ships is kind of her decision to make.
Water and earth.
Katarina knows, poking out.
Water and earth. Where did you find the earth ship, if I may ask?
The Temple of Lost Mexicans.
And like the council are like, they're all like quite excited. It's like, we were so close. It was just there. We could have. And they're like,
Are
"Yeah,
you looking for the ships as well?
yes, we are."
Do you have any of them?
No, we don't. We don't have the ships or the weapons. In fact, we don't really have the resources to fetch them either. We're a rebuilding nation, and people don't trust us. So we're just, trying to do the best we can here, but also we're aware of the threat.
Well, I think a little more formal introduction is due. I am Sigrun, as you know, keeper of the Green Rooms, counselor to the Queen of Ruathim, and she has charged me and my companions to find all of these ships and do what we must.
While Sigrun of the Green Rooms, keeper of the Green Rooms, you are welcome here.
Thank you.
Tabby.
Is it the
Although-
first time Sigrun said the full title in
Yes.
Stumper's presence? Because now
Yes.
I'm just like,
Jaw drops. Jaw drop. What was it again?
Royal?
Sigrun, Keeper of the Green Rooms.
Counselor to the Queen of Ruthim.
Counselor to the Queen of
That's
Ruthven.
that's what you told me she was.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love how the DM is surprised.
I mean, that was years ago that we did that, so.
And is
That's
it green runes?
rooms, like as in the rooms. Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, so like, yeah, Stumper's just like, who are you people? Holy shit.
Please, sir, tell us, who are you?
I'm just a Thumper, cleric, Helmeta. What? I'm sorry. This is news to me as well. I'm here to help my friends. But now it's like royalty adjacent. I'm sorry. I'm so.
Thumper, I did tell you that the Queen ordered us to do this.
I knew that part, but I didn't realize like you were like the Queen's bud. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a bit of a
Wait,
stretch. I'm more.
Bedbud?
No, definitely not.
Not like that. Oh my god, Tubby.
Well, you are also most welcome here, Thumper, the Cleric of Ilmater. And Captain?
I'm Tavinia Lesland, Captain of the Mythalqua.
And the mango.
Oh, and possible future admiral of a bunch of ships.
Oh, are we doing full names? Sorry. Thumper's fine.
No, if you would like to let us know your full name, please. Let's.
It's O'Brien Graffiti.
O'Brien
That's
Graffiti.
Thumper.
That's a brilliant name.
It's alright. I mean, it's a good one.
Wow. Well, you're all mighty heroes, clearly, and we know that the events on the ship were not your fault. It's unfortunate, and we'll be having a large service for the crew that lost their lives that day. But you did deliver our friends here and Dimple to us, and you've also brought with you news which hopefully we can work together
That would be brilliant.
to eliminate this threat that has plagued this world for millennia.
I'm truly sorry for the rest of the crew. We did what we could.
We know you would have. We know you did. Don't. I appreciate your words. But we'll give them a good farewell over the next few days. And until then, I'd like you to be guests, but obviously, Gempust is your chaperone. We'd still like you to abide by the rules as set out in the agreement. Yes, Captain.
I was wondering, we were looking for a friend. His name is Davos Roll.
Oh. And you see one of the council members sort of like
Friend is a stretch.
Which one is it? I want to know.
Yes.
he's a gnome, and you don't know any of their names, but you'll recognize his face. So I'm not going to tell you unless you ask who that particular one was in roleplay.
I think.
I do.
In roleplay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Tavi will. Yes, Mr.
Mr. Memezam.
Sorry, what?
Memezam. Why, fantasy name generator, do you want to just fuck me every time? Mean spam.
You know that you can like change names, right?
I don't have time. Okay, I am busy.
You know we don't know what these names are beforehand, right?
I know. Memezam. Memezam.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally familiar.
Yep. Yes. I'm Memezam. I am the council member of trade, and I do know of your friend. Fantasy name generator. Why?
And do you happen to know where we can find him? We have some unfinished business because we did a job for him.
Did you did a job for him, you say?
Yeah.
Sort of, yes.
What kind of job was it?
Recovery.
Private.
A private recovery mission.
A trade job.
Trade.
A private recovery
Job for money.
trade job.
That's what you're calling it, yep. That's what we're going with now.
Oh, okay. Just what business did you want with Davis? Sorry, I missed that part.
A private one. Private recovery
A private
business
trade
job.
Oh, okay.
conversation.
He
I'm
hired us to find somebody. We found them. He took back some of his words. That's all. Just need to catch up with him.
Who was this person that you found for him?
I think that perhaps that is not the thing we should be talking about with a full council here. We have several more important things to deal with.
Yes, we just want his address.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not at liberty to hand out the addresses of our citizens to non-natives.
Citizen.
Okay, so could you hand
Understandable.
it to a native?
No.
Well, then that was very poorly phrased.
But like you said, this is not the time and the place to have conversations as this.
But he's obviously a citizen here. Yeah. What you just said. Cool.
So, yes.
Narrows it down.
So do you do trade with him as well, or other business?
Mr. Rule is a very powerful merchant in Lantan, and we have done business. I know of his business, as I know most of the trade that goes in and out, or all of the trade that goes from Lantan and to the coast and back.
So you're saying you're aware of his business, and he's a powerful merchant. Why would you say that? That's not usually an adjective I see associated with merchants.
Are you not familiar with how profitable trade is between countries?
No, I never heard of it. Please explain it to me in big detail.
I would love to. Maybe you would come to my office at some time during your holiday. I'd be happy to host you.
Okay.
I think at this point Sigrid would try to address Lauren and ask, when can we talk about...
Yeah. And Lauren also looks equally keen to move away from this kind of like weird conversation that's going on at the end of the table. was like, yes, Sigrun. How are you feeling? You still look a bit pale.
Uh, it was very tiring. Very long day. But it's quite important for us to compare notes. And what we really need at this point, to be honest, is clues to where we can find the other two ships.
Excellent. Okay, so how about tomorrow? We meet tomorrow. That will give you time. Gimpus can maybe take you out to the market tiers, maybe the hospitality tiers. You can have a look around. Nothing too strenuous. Maybe try some local cuisine. Maybe take in a show.
Yes, definitely. We do want to see the city.
And then tomorrow morning.
So yes.
Yeah. Gimpus knows the names of a few very nice places where you could stay. I'm sure one will fit your accommodation needs. And she looks at Thumper.
Yes, we'll find something.
Okay. Well, this has been a really good talk, and I'm glad that we've come to an agreement as such. I'm looking forward to having that meeting tomorrow, and I will come prepared with as much as I know.
Thank you. Yes, I have to. Well, I think I would be remiss to my duties if I wouldn't ask if there was a possibility for me to talk about any kind of future relations in terms of Ruatim and Sambar.
Well, and you could see another one of the council members sort of like perks up, and Lauren turns over and goes, "Fantasy name generator, here we go." Smidwinock.
Oh my god.
It never lets me down.
It's a great name, though, eh?
Smidwinock.
Oh, shit.
Andrew,
Much
Andrew,
funnier.
I have got a curated list, okay? I went to Fantasy Name Generator, I hit gnome names, I copied the first 10 names, 12 names that came out,
This
and
is much funnier.
not Squidminock, Squidwinock.
With your what now? Wow.
Your Jempus.
Yes, Lauren?
Squid my jimpus? What?
Because yes, I'm extremely interested in some kind of sort of like conversation with Ruathim. That would be great. I am Swin Winnock. Winnock. I'm the councillor for foreign policy.
I see. Well, perhaps tomorrow as well, we could come to some conversation, to some agreements.
Yeah, yes. I mean, if you're able to speak for the decision maker for the country itself, that would be fabulous.
It is not my official position, but I can for sure try to put you in touch with the right people.
Oh, okay, yes. No, I like it. This is great. Yeah, yes, yes, Captain.
Sigrun wanted to know if there's like a teleportation circle.
It's not a head circle, Tavi.
Just our heads go through.
But yes, one of the things that I was hopeful for, and I understand if that's not possible, but it would be incredible if I could learn a teleportation circle to Samba, if there is one.
Another one of the councillors.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to everybody.
Please just give us all of your names right now.
Okay. That would be me, Nudmamort.
Not your what?
I'm sorry. And who now? Nudmamort? Nudmamort.
Nudmamort.
Nudmamort is
Oh my
good.
god.
I would never have gotten that.
Another name? Oh my
Oh,
god.
man, that's the council for what?
Arcane knowledge and magic.
Oh.
Arcane studies and magic, essentially. Arcane studies.
Well, if such a thing was possible, I think it would very much facilitate communication between the two countries, I would imagine. And personally, it would be amazing for me to be able to access that.
I'm sure we'll have a conversation amongst ourselves after you've gone to retire or gone out with Jempus. That's not something we can just make on the spot. We have to follow policy.
course.
So, yeah, but that sounds extremely interesting. Yeah, yes, Captain Tavi.
So if there's a councilman for arcane studies in magic, is there a councilman for divine studies in magic?
Oh, yes, there is.
Who's that? Looking around at the rest of the group. I mean, just because I'm a cleric and I'd like to know if there's any temples around here that would.
And one of the council members, she perks up and she's wearing sort of like the yellow robes of a priest of Gond, and she's like, "Oh, yes, that'd be me."
And who are you?
Oh, well. This is quite a tricky one to read.
Oh, good.
My name.
Yes.
Bro, Kevin.
Sorry.
Mute yourself to practice it.
Yep.
Oh my god, he's dying.
Yes, hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Snivet Bip.
Sniffin' Bip.
Snivet Bip.
Is it a first or a last?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is there any more questions? Because we're running over a bit now, so we might wrap this up. And you look very tired, so I'm sure what little energy you have left. You might want to have a look around the city. So
I'm sorry,
Yes, thank you all very much.
Wait. Is there like someone for tourism or?
thank you for your time. This has been enlightening.
Sorry, Snivet Bip, what were you the council person of? Just divine magic or?
Oh no, I'm like the head priest of Gond. So yeah.
And this is don't disrespect to Gond, but are there other temples of other religions
No.
and gods?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Is all Gond? Is it
So-
okay, cool, just checking.
If
We
there's
love
someone
God.
for tourism, I would recommend to them that they add some temples for other gods. I mean, that would definitely be good.
And
Like,
Smidwinot goes,
supplement.
we've actually we've had discussions about this before with foreign policy meetings, and we've talked about it, but we just love Gond, and
So it's not a problem with money and the councilman of money, like the
You're just
treasurer.
And so another council member goes, "Oh no, money's no problem."
What is
no.
his name?
And who are you?
I'm council member Wickeg. Wickeg.
What?
Okay.
Wickeg.
Wicked?
Wickeg.
And
Wait.
are you
Oh.
the money man?
Like wicked, but wicked.
Yeah. Wickeg.
The councilman
So you're the money man?
of money.
I like to call myself the treasurer of Lantan, but yes, a money man does actually fit the bill, I guess.
The treasurer of
Fit the bill. I saw what you did there.
Ah. Okay, so
no.
we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6 more to know all of
Who's
them.
the elf? The elf was and the
And
a couple of humans.
Lauren is, and we're going to adjourn the meeting now. Thank you for your time and your patience. But please, we're all very busy people, and I know my fellow council members have got places to be. But yes, we'll see. I'll see you tomorrow. If you would like to, I'd like to meet at the observation platform. If you would like to.
Of
Are you
course.
related?
One for
Harvey.
war.
I can imagine Tommy just lining up at the door.
Yeah, yeah.
Harvey.
And you can see the council members are sort of like turning in towards themselves and just chatting amongst themselves all excitedly. And Tavi's there going, "One for war, one for war." And like Gempus is sort of like ushering you out now, just going,
Oh wait, Tempest,
"Come
I
on,
need
come
to
on,
know.
no, the meeting's over. We've got to go."
Well, we can ask Gimpus.
We
Gimpus
can
will know.
we can ask Tempest.
Gempus.
He knows everybody.
And you get sort of like ushered out, and you're back in the hall, and it's like, well, I think that went really well. Did
Yeah, me
good.
too. What would you say are
Yeah.
the other council people's? Council
Oh,
members'
there's so
names?
many. I can't remember them all.
It's only 6.
Oh,
I mean,
bored.
Oh.
Come on, I want to show you the town. Let's go.
Hey, but first of all, do you know much about the whole Davos situation?
It's only a name I've heard. I mean, I don't know who that person is, but you
Do you know
know,
where his business is?
is what?
Business. He says he does a lot of business and trade here. Do you know where his offices are?
That would be it. More than likely be in the trade quarter.
You should definitely make sure to have a look around there.
You're not allowed to go there.
Hmm.
Ma-
Okay.
I
Then
mean, ew.
lead us to the nice places you can show us.
Okay, right. What do you?
Early in the
What?
morning.
Sorry, Thumper. What did you
Quite
say?
early.
Sorry again.
It's quite early, isn't it?
Yes,
Things
it
are
is.
alright at dawn or-
It is early. Yes, it is early. It's probably about early afternoon, because you did have a bit of a rest and stuff, and you flew through the city, which is massive. So yeah, early afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to eat?
lunch would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Tavi's pretty empty.
Food of some sort.
I
Okay.
apparently eat anything, so
Yeah.
fuck it, let's go.
Do you want to take a wheel to the hospitality level?
A wheel?
A wheel.
Oh, yeah, the wheel, yeah, let's go. I want
Okay.
to go on one.
Yeah. So you get outside, and there's the platform that the fish landed on is there, but there are walkways and sort of like gantries that go down, like around the side of the top of the valley wall a little bit, and they stretch down, and it sort of joins onto the lattice work a bit further down, and there are small buildings around here. But as you get further along, you can see there's a huge Ferris wheel. It must be at least 100 feet, like in diameter. And as you get close, there seems to be like a small loading area. It's almost like a ski lift. You get closer, and it's huge. It's slowly turning around, and as each car, because it's like quite a big pod, sort of comes swooping around. Somehow, it slows. The wheel still goes at the same speed, but it almost slows down in order for people to get on and off.
Ooh.
And then it kind of like picks up and carries on with the rest of the wheel. So you can't kind of work out is it on elastic stuff or what's going on. It seems complicated, but it's very graceful. These wheels are huge, and as it comes up, because you're not at the side of the wheel, you're on the very top. So because you're quite high up in the valley, in the valley in the city, you're at the top of this wheel. So as it comes up and around, you're at the peak of it, so you can get on, and then the wheel carries on and starts dropping down, and he drops down to other levels of the city. And he goes, yes. So we get off at what's it called? 180. We get off at 170 degrees.
Oh, you mark it by degrees?
Oh yes, yeah, we mark it by degrees.
Interesting.
So it's quite low down.
Yeah.
But there are multiple wheels. So this is the
I see.
This is the top wheel, and there are probably another 5 below us. There's 6 wheels in total throughout the city. Each one is 100 feet. So the bottom of this wheel, you'd be able to get to another platform, which would be the top of another wheel.
That's an impressive system.
That's an impressive scale.
Not radians, Andrew. We don't use radians here.
God, Andrew. Get out of here with that common radiance. No, darling.
Okay, and you get into this. Like it's like a glass and metal. It's like a bubble essentially, like an elongated bubble. And you get in, and there's a few chairs in there. There's a couple other people in there, and they're like looking at you like.
Stand there awkwardly like, hi.
Hey.
Is the pods, you said they're quite big. How roughly tall are they, each one?
They're probably about 10 feet tall. Because they're not just used for people, like they'd be used to transport goods as well. And you get in and you can feel it accelerate and then match the speed of the wheel, and it starts arcing down. You can get up to the glass and you look and it's like, and you just like start falling over as the wheel turns over, and you're like falling into the city of Sambar, and you can see like almost like neon light signs everywhere. There's narrow gantries, there's these polyhedral buildings, and it just looks completely different to any kind of city you've ever seen. There's not trees and stone and wood. It's all this kind of like lattice work and graceful arches and glass and lights.
It's incredible.
And Gimpus is like, yeah, it's very special, and we've been destroyed in order to become this advanced. The place that this technology came from. It's I heard it was terrifying, but what has come back from it has created this. So we've been the most unlucky, but also extremely lucky in some respects.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but should we investigate and like research about this other place?
I think we can definitely ask Lauren when we meet her tomorrow about
Yeah.
it, and
And
maybe
the councilman of history, council
Mhm,
member of
mhm.
history.
and
Who would you say it is?
and
Jumpus?
I think we can ask Ned Bemort if he knows if he can like bring in the other one with him.
So as you were in this glass bubble, like just flying over into the city of Sambar with lights, this futuristic city, unlike anything you've ever seen. Looking up, you can just see the louvers of the mirrors sort of like shifting with the late afternoon sun glinting through. Gull-shaped ships flying out through little windows in the mirrors. That is where we'll end our story for tonight.
Amazing, this amazing city.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
so cool.
Welcome to
So
Sambar.
cool.
Woohoo!
So cool, Evan.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
cool.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man, there's so much we need to know, like the names of the other 6 council members. And
At least we just said it's a human and elf, so
Andrew.
they could be normal.
yeah. Or if they were raised here with gnomes, maybe they
true.
had
Mhm,
No
mhm,
name.
mhm.
no names.
Washed up. It happens a lot in this part of the world. Just babies being washed up.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's happened. It's happened.
Oh,
Oh wow.
thank you, chat.
Random
Thank you for
story.
hanging out with us.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
putting up
Cheers.
with us.
Sorry for
Yes.
Wow.
the toilet interlude.
Oh,
Thank you,
God.
That was so
Aislinn.
funny.
Oh my god.
That was so funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Alien, I need to talk to you. So we'll have a little chat in the week about guesting on the show. So that's going to happen very, very soon. So
Yes.
yeah,
Excited.
I've got some ideas about doing that. I've got a little plan for why we're in the city. But yeah, I'll look forward to it.
Please have
Yes.
a wonderful name.
Oh my god, a gnome name.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely need some local help to get to Davos,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Possible council member.
ooh.
You just threaten him.
I can't believe like you're just given that Menzam like sort of like quizzing him about Davos just like in front of everyone, just like
I will, it's
Tavi is not a diplomatic person.
yeah, you were just like calling out his business like, and he was going, so what kind of job? And then you guys all just look shady as fuck trying to describe the kind of job that you would do.
You would never look shady.
You look
dare.
shady as.
No, I'm talking about,
I mean-
we are completely normal.
I mean, it's private. It's a business decision between two people, has nothing to do with anybody else.
It was a private trade recovery mission.
Basically, it's just it screams kidnap. It just screams kidnap.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Like,
No,
he's the shady one.
yeah. Also, kidnap is what Davos did.
Yeah. We just swapped goods. Person for money.
Oh,
we-
he's
we
a goods
didn't
now.
really-
He's a
no.
goods. Morley's
did not
goods.
We did not swap them. Like, he went and saw the person that we rescued.
True,
Yeah.
that's a good point. He
He
did
left
steal
stuff.
a person.
Yeah.
He littered. He littered a hole
Yeah.
of gold and money and
And
stuff.
platinum, actually.
And stole something from us. That's
Hold up.
really rude.
Hold up,
He
wait a minute.
kidnapped somebody from us.
Hold up. You took on a job which was to recover that person
We did
for
that.
payment. And
We
all
did not agree to the job.
all of that
never,
happened.
we
didn't
never
agree to
said
anything.
yes.
Yeah.
You didn't
We
say
never
no.
said yes to the job.
You didn't
We
say
said-
no.
Yeah.
Okay, just no, we're not getting into that argument. You know?
Yeah. But also,
nope.
also, Evan, we as characters, as a group, had decided not to give morally to Davos. Davos took matters into his own hands and attacked us before even going to try and kidnap, or at least at the same time or something.
Did he attack?
So
Did he attack you?
yeah, he tried. He tried to
Nathaniel.
kidnap Nathaniel. Evan, you're not getting out of this.
He left a threat for Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Who's Nathaniel?
How dare.
That's low. That's low.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
I miss Rush so
Wow.
Yeah.
much. Who would have loved Sambar?
There's always going to be a little window in the corner of our overlay with Nathaniel's name on it.
Yeah.
Should he come back?
Oh, please make it like a little window there.
A little tiny one that says Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I would really like to make it canon that Nathaniel came with us, and now he can live his dream of exploring Samba for as long as he's not adventuring with us.
I think that's fair. I think he would love that. That would be a great, because he was all about archaeology and lore. So I mean, this place is just coming back from another world, and just the secrets.
Oh my God, the amount of stuff that they could talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
300 years ago.
Yeah, because he would have been around. He would have been like the Spell Plague would have been like his thing. That would have been around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they could even want him to stay because he would have a perspective that they might not have.
Yeah.
New council
I'm a
member.
lecturer at the university.
Council member Nathaniel. Oh, it's a normal
Oh,
name.
no,
We
that's
can't have
too
him.
good of a
It's too normal a name.
We'll have to change his name for that.
They could give him a title that would be
A
like
gnome name.
super.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd have to take on a name.
No, that's too
Nathaniel.
crazy.
Nah.
Nathaniel.
And you have to sing it when you call him.
Yep.
Smudgewiggig. Nuvi Pratt. Fantasy name generator. Why? Why have you done this again? Oh, amazing. Anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out, and thank you my lovely players for being awesome and providing me with some side-splitting humor, and it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I was really nervous tonight, actually.
Yeah, thank you for the amazing story and descriptions.
Oh,
and all the work you put into it, and the overlay, the pretty awesome overlays.
oh yeah, we got with our new shiny overlays. Yeah, but yeah, I was saying I was really nervous because I was like, gee, I gotta make a city. I was like, what kind of city would like gnomes that came from another world who were like advanced technology? I was like, fucking cyberpunk gnomes. It's got to be.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And so I'm looking forward for you to explore Sambar and
kill Davos.
What?
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 Yeah. And collaborate as well. Collaborate with and Lauren. Lauren is.
I love Lauren already.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad that we managed to redeem your points with your NPC. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I can cross that off. And Lauren will be with us for a while because she is powerful and she's got a cool wheelchair. Oh, it's so sick. That's awesome.
Yes.
Right. Cool. Well, we'll go around. Let's outro. We'll start with Leonor.
Hey, so I am Leonor. I have been playing Sigrun, the very tired but very curious wizard. And you can find me at Asteria Oracles on Twitter, on Twitch sometimes, and that's it.
Thank you. And thanks for playing Sigrun so well tonight. I loved how she was a little bit sassy on the fish. and then sort of like perked up and got into it like with the questions in the meeting. So thank you. And Katarina.
Hi, I'm Katarina and I play Tavi, the rage pooper tonight.
Rage poop. Hashtag rage poop.
You can find me at airship on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch.
I couldn't understand. So
Yeah, no, you need to turn the volume up later. And yeah, love you guys. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you, Katarina. And last but not least, Cake.
hi, I'm Cake or Leslie. I lived in a cake on Twitter and everywhere else, and I played O'Brien Graffiti, the Goliath cleric who loves his friends and half orcs.
Do you even know who these people are anymore?
I know. What the hell? What is going on? Who are these people?
It's just titles.
Wait,
Did you say royalty adjacent? Is that the term you used in the? Yeah.
wait, Tavi it's not any different from what you knew before.
That's fine. Apart from the rage poop, that was
Oh yeah, that was a surprise.
so little. Smell was so strong.
Let me tell you about my cat.
Oh God.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cake. Love you, cuz.
Also,
Oh,
RDM.
me? Oh, hi.
Wait, there.
Hi, I'm Evan. I'm Multi Nerd on Twitter and Twitch, and I so look forward to playing these games with these wonderful people and also with you, chat. It really, if I've had a bit of a rubbish week, every time I play with you all, it's just I end up just like buzzing. I love it. It's I get energy from it. It's so good, and I hope you enjoy the stories that we're telling. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you all again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Shing. Oh, did you see that? It's so cool. I can love it.
Can they still hear us? Can they?
So
Bye.
yeah,
They can still hear us. That's so fancy.
Still hear us.
Fancy outro.
I do love the ending screen as well.
Yeah, it looks sick. I rushed it because gotta put all your like handles down the bottom here as well. So it's about that. I ran out
Oh,
of
it's
time.
okay.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Take care. Stay safe out there, friends. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.